Okay, so I've had an awful lot of people ask me what a full tour of Roda Beach Resort looks like. So spend the next however long it's going to take. It might take a little while. Spend some time with me as I'm literally going to walk around as much as I possibly can of Roda Beach Resort. Now, just behind me, right at there, that is the main entrance. You come down this steep hill where we are here. And then it takes you to the first block. Okay, so that's where I just was. This is the driveway. You've got rooms 689 to 692. You've got a private pool here, which is just for those flats. And you can see that. So all of those apartments there, I've stayed there twice now. Got a lovely long pool there. That is absolutely perfect location. And then just opposite, we are just opposite the tennis courts. The green mesh that you can see there, that's where archery is. It's a little bit out the way. I don't know how popular it is. Used to be on the beach. This is the tennis courts and two very good looking artificial grass courts. There's going to be a water park next year possibly, and it's going to be on this area here. Plans are still yet to be finalised, but that's where your water park is going to be, which is going to be a fantastic addition to the resort. And then we go back onto the driveway. Just need to bear in mind that if you do get one of the rooms here, as quiet and relaxing as it is, it can be very hilly. So we just keep going down. Sorry if I'm a little bit out of breath, it's ridiculously hot today, but I've got to get this tour done. And then you've got a football pitch, which is right next to the tennis courts, as you can see. That's your football pitch, so some of the daily entertainment for children and for adults, whoever wants to play, is there on your football pitch. And then you've got another block here. And again, it's very similar to the one that I've already showed you, it's just a little bit more open. So for all of these apartments, that's literally just here. You've got that pool there as well. So it's a nice quiet part of the resort. And new for this year, I only just noticed this, is this bar. So last year there was 2 fridges here with water, but now they've actually got a little bar there, which is very, very useful, especially if you are relaxing in one of the pools here. So that's a very useful addition. As we go down, I think all these cars are probably staff cars. I've had a few people ask me as well with regards to a car park for when they rent and hire a car. I will show you that is just coming up on the right. So we are pretty much at the bottom of the driveway, so to speak now. Here is your car park. So if you do rent a car, or if you have car rental that is delivered to you, that will be dropped off in this car park just here. And it's a fairly big car park. It's always full. There's always a lot of cars there. That's just one of the work vans delivering fresh linen, towels, bedding, so on like that. You've already seen this already this week, but I'm going to show you as part of the tour. So these are your private rooms. I'll try and find out the room numbers for you. These are all the private rooms, and this is your Ilos bar, which is also a very chilled out environment, but you've got a full bar here. And also, you've already seen in the week, you can get hot dogs, you can get chips, you can get burgers. I'm just doing a tour, and you've got the wonderful Elena. I'm just doing the full tour right now, so you're on video. So this is a fantastic addition for all of these rooms here. So all these are private pools. In 2020, in COVID, I stayed in a room just over there. It's a much more chilled, relaxed vibe here with a full bar, and you've got Kamal there as well, who's fantastic with the food. He's brilliant. Let's carry on. coming towards the main reception building now, which I'll show you in just a minute. I'm going to show you there's quite a poor excuse of a mini golf. I think I showed it a couple of years ago on one of my videos. I've never seen anyone play on it. It's not a very good mini golf course at all, to be honest. I'll show you just what the mini golf looks like. So those there are rooms 920 to 928. That's that block directly in front of me there. And then you've got the mini golf. Cleaners are still out working hard. There is your mini golf, and there's actually someone playing it. It's actually mini golf. It's not very good, it's just a couple of slabs of concrete in the ground. So that is your mini golf. Very, very hot today. I think it's about 30 degrees right now. Quite why I've decided to do a full walking tour when it's this hot, I don't know. I was meant to get up at 6:30 this morning and do it, but I was too asleep. I've just come out right by the car park, so that's where we've come from. This is the car park. Now we go into the main lobby area. A little bit of a waiting area that you've got just here. A lot of people kind of wait there when they're waiting for the coaches and taxis and so on. Let's take them to the airport. And then you do also have an ATM, which is just in that corner there, which is very useful. So we're in the main lobby now. The main lobby is just on your right. Guest relations and someone called Makram, who is extremely helpful. He will always sit there. This is the main lobby. You've then got a lobby bar. There is your lobby bar just there. And then this is the stairs to the Calithia, the main restaurant. So as you come out of the main restaurant, just the other side of that waiting area that I just showed you guys, this is just like a little terrace. So you can see there, we're literally back at the front. And then you've got a very small terrace here. And then that terrace can also act as a waiting room, but it also overlooks the pool area as well. Pool area there, which we'll get to shortly. So that is the terrace. As we make our way back into the lobby, you have an area. If you've watched my videos before, you'll be able to start to piece some of this together. So that is the downstairs area for the indoor theatre. That's just down there. So as we go through the lobby, you get your welcome drinks over there, which are both alcohol free. You then have your main lobby area. If you need to put luggage, if you need to check out early, you can put your luggage in that room just there. Main reception area, manager's office is down there. I was in there earlier this week, not because I was in trouble, because I've been introduced. And then you've just got some of your information. So you've got some car hire here. If you've come with TUI, that's where you will go and see your local TUI rep. And then you've just got some information boards just there as well. As we go through here, so those stairs there will take you back up to the restaurant. You've got some toilets just there. And then this is where your lifts are. I think I showed that earlier in the week as well. So those are room numbers 101 to 164 down there. So that's like at the back of the lobby. And this is just like a seating area. That's where you will find your lift. Your lift is just there. And then you've got rooms 201 to 356 just down there as well. That goes back up to the restaurant. Go down this spiral staircase. Showed you this earlier in the week. A couple of massage chairs. This area is a little bit of an afterthought. You've got air hockey, a couple of pool tables there. and then this leads you into the back of the shop. So as we enter the shop, I'm not going to do a full shop tour on this walk. This is where the shop is, and they've expanded it this year. I will show you a little bit more as we go outside. As we go through the shop, this is your indoor theatre. So when it rains a lot, this is where the entertainment will be. When it rains, that's where the entertainment is all going to be. So that is your indoor area there. You then have some more toilets just in front of you. This used to be a proper shop a couple of years ago, but they've changed it now to a very swanky looking gallery. Never seen anyone in there. This used to be part of that shop. It's now a swanky looking cellar. It's your cellar there. So we're in the theatre bar now. So here is your theatre bar, and then this leads on to the spa. I don't know if I can record in the spa. I don't know if there's anyone available. A couple of people in there at the minute, but that's where your spa is. If you get some photos taken during your stay, this is like the photo booth where you go for that. Those stairs should take you back upstairs to the main lobby area where I've just been. And then we're going to go back. Let's just work out which way I'm going to do this. Let's have a look at some of the activities at the shop. So it looks like you've got some sort of beer pong going on here with the animation team, and then that backs on to the rest of the shop. Apologies about the music if it's very loud. You've got some sort of activity that's going on just there. If I'd have come through the shop, I would have come through here, but the shop has massively expanded. That's just the indoor theatre. So this is the shop area, massively expanded. There's so much here this year. It's quite pricey. The shops on resorts often are. It's not that much more dearer than anywhere else, to be fair. Lots and lots here on the shop. You then have, this is where you go for your slides. So as you go down the stairs here, I've showed this earlier in the week as well. So this is where your kids club is. This is where you can put your kids if you need to. Called Wonder something. Wonderland and your kids club. That's where it goes there. So that's where all your kids entertainment and so on will go in there. You have access to the slides and so on here. You've got kids playground just there. But we'll go back round as if we're going to go, let's go back towards Creperie and round there and something like that. Let's just have a walk around. I can't believe how hot it is, guys. So we'll have to go through the shop. Go through the shop. Head back through the shop. Towards where that little bit of entertainment was going on. Not too sure what it is, what's going on there. Some of your evening entertainment will just be on this section here. Depending on what the entertainment is, they have singers here, which is fantastic. That will be literally based there. And then you've got the bar, the indoor theatre that I showed you earlier. Apologies about the music. That is the other end of the spa. I will try and get into the spa and show you guys the spa. And then you've got your Creperie. Regular viewers to my channel, you would have seen this Creperie several times already. I'll just show you very quickly. So you can get all of your different ice creams and so on here, which are always lush. Your crepes will be made just there. You can pick up some desserts. and they also do baguettes and so on. That is just there, they're not just there at the minute. That's your desserts and a drinks machine. Which way should we go? Let's go across the bridge. Just so I can show anybody who's new what this magnificent pool looks like. Has a few issues, don't get me wrong, which I've mentioned, and again regular viewers will know what I've mentioned in the past. We'll go across the bridge and I'll just show you where everything else is. Wow, it's getting hotter. We've gone to the bridge. You recall, kids club, literally just over there. You then got one adult slide there. That was the kids playground that I mentioned. You've got a couple of kids slides there as well. Got a brand new toilet block just behind these sunbeds. Not sure how well it's coming off. This is the fantastic pool here at Roda Beach. That's your pool. So just here, as we look just here, in that building just there, that is Slovakia corner. That's where you can get Slovakis, you can get full gyros and in a pita, and you can get some chips there as well, which is a fantastic addition. And then you've got the pool bar, which is quite literally just there. Got a block of showers there as well. If you want to pick up towels, you have to pay a deposit, then you get given tokens. And then you hand in your tokens at the towel hut just there, and you pick up your towels, you can swap them, and then you just hand them back in at the end of your stay. So, hello. And then as we go towards the beach area now, so this is the amphitheatre. Again, I've shown this, regular viewers, you would have seen the amphitheatre an awful lot during my vlogs that I've taken at Roda Beach Resort. I'm just going to show you guys. So your full entertainment board is there in front of you. I've already showed you that this week as well. That's where you get all your entertainment just there. Then you have amphitheatre, and then just at your amphitheatre, a fantastic entertainment goes on here, and this is your amphitheatre, which may be considered for an upgrade as well in the future. Not happening yet, but that might be a future thing that's going to go on. Thank you for sticking with me, guys. It is quite an extensive resort, so it's going to take a while. We'll then go and we get to the outdoor gym area. There's Roda, that's the entertainment manager just there. And then you've got your outdoor gym area just there. Hello, hello, just doing a full tour. So that is your French bowls just there. You have some table tennis. And part of this beach is now man-made. So a couple of years ago there was a fence that went right the way down here, and now they've extended the beach out basically. You've got beach volleyball literally just at the back there. Very, very busy. First week of September, table tennis is in full flow. The gym is very, very popular. I think they're talking about doing an indoor gym as well. So you're getting a few exclusives. You've got some water sports there. Some of it is paid via Pirates Bar, and some of it is obviously free. So some of the pedlos and so on is obviously free. And then this takes you into the beach bar, which is where I like to come and sit. So as you go into the beach bar, you are met with creperie on the beach. So it's no different to the one that I showed you before. So there's a creperie, there's your indoor seating area and outdoor as well. And then you've got the fantastic jetty, which is just at the back. You then have your beach bar, which is just there. This is the go-go bar. So this is the full beach area. Very, very popular. It's where I like to come and sit. And then this takes you on to the brand new jetty. It was new for last year. There was a jetty here before, but it was a little bit old, it was a little bit broken. I'm just going to walk to the end of the jetty and just show you guys the view. So one of the fantastic new additions for last year onwards was Roda, the entertainment manager, would play on the decks there. Again, regular viewers to my channel will know that that is an excellent addition. So that's where Roda plays some of his tunes there. As we pan round again, that's all your water sports. That's the beach bar in all its glory. And then we're going to go and have a walk down there now. So these are your 3 a la cartes. You can have, so the correct rule is you have 1 per visit. You get to know the staff. They are so nice, they will allow you to have more than 1. We've got 3 booked this year. So these are all your a la carte restaurants, and you can have breakfast in the second one, in the Paloma bar, I think it is. So Nagomi, so that is your Asian restaurant. This is your Greek restaurant, where you also have your lunch. In fact, I've never had lunch here, so let's pop in and let's have a quick look to see what they are dishing up for lunch. This is a fairly new addition as well. I think it was new for last year. Oh, you got some lovely desserts there. Got some fish sticks, which looks very good. You've got some rice, chips, grilled pork. You've got some mustard and ketchup there as well. You've got a very small salad selection there. And this is perfect if you don't want to be fighting the hustle and bustle of the main restaurant. You've got some lovely looking beef, okra in there, spaghetti bolognese, you get your drinks and so on. Fantastic new addition. Again, it's a lot calmer to have your lunch here than going up to the main restaurant. And then, so we've come from there, and then this is your Italian restaurant just here. So that's where you want to go for your Italian a la carte. That's where you go. So all 3 a la cartes are all in the line just here. And then we get onto the beach itself. I'm not going to go on the sand if I can help it. This is quite a popular area. More seating here this year than ever. Quite popular, but obviously you're not that close to a bar. You probably have to go back to the beach bar in order to get a drink here. In terms of, it's not the greatest beach here, if I'm being totally honest. There's several of those here. Not the greatest beach, I won't lie. It's quite rocky, but it's very, very shallow. The sea itself is very shallow indeed. Lovely area. Just here, get back onto the path. And I'm going to show you one of the other quieter pool areas that's around here. And again, I've done if you're watching this separately to my series, if you click on my 2025 8-episode series, then you will see other tours that I've done as well on the resort. A couple of showers there, which are always useful. And then it's going to bring you back. So if you've got one of these rooms, it's perfect. You are literally backed on right onto the beach. You've then got a nice quieter area here. It's always shady here. And I'm going to take you and show you some of one of the private pools that's around here as well. So we are also now, we're backed onto the pool. So there's the pool area again. So we've been round there already. That's the very back of the pool. I'm just going to show you guys some of the apartments here and the pool that is available. These steps and a ramp there, so for mobility issues you do have a ramp. It is steep, but it is there, and there are ramps across the resort as you go down this section just here. I hope you're enjoying this full tour, guys. If you are, please give the video a thumbs up. And then, so these are rooms 554, downwards 553. And then this brings you into one of the quieter pools. If you don't want the hustle and bustle of the large rowdy pool and you want a quieter area, this is where you want to get rooms. I mean, these rooms here are absolutely perfect. So for example, that is room 538, so it's the 500s if you want to be situated over this side of the resort. And then as we just take a quick look around, that is your pool. It's situated for these rooms there. I think you'll agree, it's pretty special. Very quiet. My room this year, I am literally just up there. That's my room. Never been in this block before. Not too sure of the room numbers of that. In fact, this block was the block that was opposite it was in the car park opposite the main reception. And then that just takes you all the way back up to Draper is just there, and your pool and so on. And as I said, my room is literally just up there. Okay, so that is going to bring an end to the full resort tour here at the magnificent Roda Beach Resort. If you have enjoyed that, guys, please give the video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Subscribing is absolutely free and it really does help out my channel more than you ever know. And let me know as well, have you been here? Would you come here as a result of watching my vlogs? Let me know in the comments. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.